friends, or people who like to thrift vicariously through me. Welcome. If you are new here, welcome to the channel and all the shenanigans. My name is Deb, and I'm going to take you to Goodwill today. I am going to incorporate a couple clips from a few weeks ago that I took at a different Goodwill location, but I only got like a snippet of footage in there because another shopper, I don't know. Does this happen to you guys? Like, do you attract people who love to tell you their life story? Because I do. Which is a blessing, but sometimes a curse when you're pressed for time. So I ran into a really sweet lady who had probably the most interesting life ever. I don't care if they were true stories or not. She was an amazing storyteller, and she was engaging in a lot of conversation with me. So I didn't film much there because I'm just not I'm not gonna be like, I'm sorry, I'm filming. So anyway. So I had a lovely conversation with this lady named Sunny. She was adorable. So today, after those clips, you will see me hopping into the Goodwill I am at today, which is in Mayfield, Ohio. The parking lot is pretty full, so I don't know what that means for us. But let's get in. Let's see if we can find some goodies, some treasures. I'm out of haunted clown dolls, so I might be in the market for those. I've sold out of all my creepy clowns. So yeah, I gotta stock up on creepy clowns. Anyway, let's get in there and see if we can find some goodies. Let's go. Well, this is the first thing we're finding. I can't. I don't know if I want that in my life, to be honest. So, kind of looked through the whole aisle here. I didn't see a whole lot that really stood out to me. I mean, this is nice, but I do have a lot of brass planters and stuff. This is similar to a basket I actually have at home. But how cute is this?
That's cute. I can't figure out what it is.
It's like a little,
You have it.
Oh, do you think it's a birdhouse?
Look.
No. Oh, wait. Yeah. I guess a bird could go in there. Yeah, you're right. I bet you that would be a birdhouse. I mean, not for all weather, but
it's cute.
It's very cute. I couldn't put that outside. So this is bigger than I would like to pick up, but I don't know if I can resist it. Look how cute. It's a little Scotty basket. Well, I don't know why it's priced $1 here, but it's $4 at Goodwill. They do the Goodwill markup. But, I mean, this is like handcrafted. So, I don't know what the sawmill critters are. But isn't that sweet? I don't know if I can leave it behind. I'm going to think about it. And I saw this. I don't know much about like the sand pottery stuff. But like this is definitely like sand. And that's got these little etchings here. It's really cool. And there's no chips or anything like that. But I have to, I don't know, I want to take a picture and look it up and see what kind of pottery this is. Okay, I just found this really cute embroidered pillow. I don't know, we'll check this out. Obviously a lot of lint, but it would need to be washed anyway. The best thing about these is these photos. I want to know the stories about everybody in here. She's got good ones, I can tell. She's about to make a bad choice. She's got a fabulous sweater. Here's your mom and dad. This looks like it could have been a childhood photo of me. I mean, there's just a lot going on here. Oh my gosh. Why do I want to rescue this? Don't make me do it. I can't. I can't. But how cute. Oh my gosh. Don't know exactly what this is. It's like this reflective gold. I don't know what this is. It's kind of cute, but I'm going to leave it. I just saw this. I don't think it's very old because there is a made in China sticker. But I mean, it's cute. It is. Yeah, it's like a particle board. It's not, but there's little hooks. So it must be for keys. This is cute. The only issue, it's like in really good shape. Only issue is right here. Can I get some screws to put in? Probably. I mean, that would be the only thing that it needs. It's only $3.45, which is a really, really good price. I'm gonna think about it. Okay, so I just found these. First, I found this one, which I liked the chair. Frame's okay, matting's okay. I don't know about her. I don't know about this doll, so I need your opinion. And then this one, oops, this one I do like. So this one's got a cat. So that's not as scary. Actually, it's not scary at all. It's kind of adorable. I think I may bring this one home. What does it say? House of Lloyd chair pair. I mean, the kitty is adorable. The doll, not so much. I think we can agree on that. You know what? Maybe I don't need your opinion. Maybe I've decided. I might have figured it out on my own. Oh. All right, that's cute. That's adorable. Okay, also, I saw these litho prints, which I love the ducks and everything in here. I mean, it's cute. I kind of thought this one was a little more serene. The only thing is this, you can see that there's a lot of, I don't know, mold or something on there. So that's a no-go for me. Find it, there's a lot of, here, I'll give you a better view. Christmas stuff here, but I am overwhelmed. I don't know if I can find any treasures for you. Well, I really liked this Santa, but he's missing an arm. It's actually pretty cute. Okay, here's our net. I do like this. Really well done watercolor. I think I'm gonna leave this one behind. Some other things that I found. I was debating these. Pretty nice stocking holders. I need these for our bathroom door. This is a painting. There's no signature, so I don't know if it was just a study or what, but I mean, I can tell that this is a painting, not a print. It's well done too. It's very well done. This would be for our squirrels and chipmunks. So that is a personal purchase. I think I'm gonna leave this too. I think I'm gonna leave it. So I will put the kitty pack. This needs a big cleaning, but it is cute. All right. Okay. I think, except for this, that everything else will be coming home. Okay, we are back back home. I'm gonna show you the things that I picked up a few weeks ago at the Goodwill, where I made a friend in one of the aisles, and she told me all her interesting life stories. So I'm gonna show you some of that. Like I think I mentioned, I didn't really do too much filming in there because I was around someone who was quite chatty and very willing to share their interesting stories. So I wasn't about to be like, excuse me, I'm vlogging, because that's just not the kind of person I am. So I just was present in the moment with her and listening to this wonderful lady's stories. I mean, she was like 80 years old. I mean, she told me she was 80 years old. I'm not like just guessing. And she had been through some things. Interesting things, and just led an interesting life, and they're not my stories to share, so that'll be between me and my friend Sunny at Goodwill. So I didn't get a lot of filming in there done, but I remember what I picked up. One of the things, I left on the shelf. One thing was this, which, cute. This cute little parachute, like what it's called, like parachute material, right? Parachute nylon, puffy, fluffy Santa with like the button eyes. It's a little stocking. I know it's not like crazy valuable or anything, but I mean, I thought it was just such a cute vintage 80s, maybe early 90s stocking with the little patchwork heel. Adorable. So I don't have it priced like crazy high or anything, but it's in great condition. It's in great shape. It's got a little Velcro closure. Cute. Very, very cute. I had also found this beautiful lacquer box. It's a jewelry box. This comes out to, and yeah, so it's hard to tell because it's so dark, but you could hide a little money, a little mad money in there or something. It's in fantastic condition, with the exception of one little corner. There's a little bit of, like if you were to look at it in just the right light, you might see like a little bit of like, light scratches on the lacquer finish, but this teeny tiny part right here, some of it just got a little chipped peeling away, but it is the back corner, so I really didn't let that deter me from getting it. I mean, I took a close look and everything, but I thought it's beautiful. When I looked up ones like this, I'll pop up on the screen prices, which I thought was really wild. I'm not charging nearly as much as other ones that I found. So, and not just because of this little imperfection, but I don't know. I just didn't feel that it was like, I don't know. Am I crazy? Because I didn't feel it was that valuable. I also found this super long. How long is this? Where's my measuring tape? This thing is long, very long. Long John candle snuffer. 18.5 inches. Holy moly. Yeah, this thing is very long, and it's got like this, it's like a coiled metal, it's like coiled iron. I don't know exactly why this is so long. Like, is it for like, you're in your castle and you've got to like reach up and get the giant tall candle sconces that are like in the 12-foot tall ceilings? I have no, in the 12-foot tall ceilings on the wall, like 12 feet up. I have no idea. But what's really funny is this had to be a month or so ago. No, this would have been a couple of weeks ago when I went to that Goodwill. I had watched Jade from Peach and Olive Vintage, who I have mentioned before on this channel. she's one of my favorite thrifters. She's just so delightful. She found like the exact same thing and she's like, I've never seen one like this. And I was like, it was the day that I had found this. And I was like, girl, I just found the exact same thing. And I thought the same thing to myself. I'm like, I have never seen a candle snuffer quite this long and unique looking. So yeah, comps, I guess, I think they said about 28. People were pricing these anywhere from like 28 to like $34, I think. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be pricing like 28. I think that's more than enough. I hope it's not gonna cost too much to ship it. It shouldn't. It's just very long, but not sometimes like a long thing, you know. I think it'll be fine. That is a problem for future Deb to worry about. So we'll leave it for that. This is not gonna sound that exciting, but vintage scissors. Vintage scissors. These were definitely like, these look like teacher scissors. You know what I mean? Because they have like the black paint. You know, okay, if you grew up, if you were like anywhere close to my age, it was like teachers in the 80s, I guess. So they probably had leftover school supplies from the 60s and 70s or the 50s even. Yeah, they had like black, or maybe that was just all scissors, but for some reason I associate that with like elementary school teachers. The black handled metal oh my gosh, black painted handle silver metal scissors. I feel like my brain just did gymnastics trying to get that all out. The last thing I got was this, which was a huge surprise. It was like the second I saw it, I knew. I've seen enough Lladros to know this is a Lladro, and in like pristine condition. So if you don't know what Lladro is, it's this highly collectible ceramic company, ceramic sculpture company that has been making ceramics and pottery for years in Spain. And it's spelled Lladro, so but pronounced in Spanish Lladro. So yeah, this was quite a find. Quite a find. I hadn't found Lladro. I did find a Lladro once at another Goodwill, and for some reason I was thinking they were kind of like precious moments. I was like, I don't think anyone collects these anymore. It was the one time I saw one, and then later I realized, oh, I missed out. Went there the next day, gone, of course. But yeah, this little cutie was sitting on the shelf, just sitting there, and I think they had just put him out because he wasn't there before, and I was just like, oh, like the spotlight was on him, the sparkly stars, and I was like, God himself placed you here. So, but it's supposed to be like a sleepy little angel boy. He's so cute. I've already got him up and listed. I am not asking what other people are asking for. Like Lladro, I guess this is a retired design. A lot of them that you find nowadays are, but I think they're charging a way more than I'm charging. Also, it doesn't come with the original box or anything, but it's in perfect shape. The only thing that was like, I mean, like there's a little bit of like, you know, scuff and wear on the very bottom, but that's to be expected. That's like where it's not glazed. Yeah, but that was a huge score. So excited about that. And speaking of Lladro, when I found this, my mom was actually bidding on a online estate sale auction. And one of the things that she was like obsessed with getting was a Lladro menorah that was in this estate sale. And she got it. So she paid up for it, but it's beautiful. It's in perfect shape. No original box, but yeah, this is another retired design. And she got this, it's a dreidel with it. So it came as like a set. And she wasn't sure if like there was a stand originally with this or what, but there was no stand with the set that she got, but I have no idea. I just love this dove. She's so pretty. So pretty. But yeah, I mean, a gorgeous set. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So I already have this up. I have it listed for my mom, and she will get the proceeds since she bought this. But I was just like, go mom. I think some places are charging like $400 or more. We decided on $360. So yeah, so that's what I got from the Goodwill, where I didn't film much. Hey, it's me again. I realized that I forgot to share with you one of the bigger things that I got at that first Goodwill, the one where I made friends with another shopper. Yeah, it's a nativity set, and it's kind of big and bulky for me to hold up for you here. So what I'm gonna do is pop some pictures on the screen. It's a chalkware nativity set made in Italy. And all the major players were there, although I can't be sure that there weren't maybe extra sheep or maybe donkeys or camels or something, but you had the three wise men, the shepherd boy, Jesus, Mary, and baby Joseph. Baby, what? No, full-grown Joseph, Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus. Oh my gosh. I think I'm just really tired now. So anyway, all the major players were there. Yeah, but like I said, I don't know if there were any animals that originally came with it, but apparently it was originally sold in the 60s or 70s through Sears. Yeah, but everything was in really good shape, except the shepherd boy did have a little chip on his hat and on his foot, but really in good shape. And some of them were selling for over $100, and I did see one that had sold for, I think, like either like $125 or $150 or something like that. I'm not charging that much just because I'm not sure if it's complete. Hey, Deb from the future again. I'm editing and I realized I forgot to share this with you. That was another thing I found at the Goodwill a few weeks ago, but as I'm going through footage, I'm like, wait, what about this? How cute. Now today, I got this cutie patootie pillow. This was the first thing I spotted. I was like immediately like, fox embroidered on a pillow. Yes, please. It's got this nice board piping. I'm like, what is the word? What's the word? It's piping. This twisty, twirly piping, this like satin rope piping. What would you even call it? I don't know. I think I was really drawn to it because I was like, just by the feeling of it, I'm like, this feels like it might be wool. And I'm like, this embroidery is really good. It may be machine done. I'm honestly not sure. But I could just tell this was like high quality. And especially like this piping, I don't know, it really caught my attention right away. I just thought it was this feels very like Ralph Lauren Christmas. Okay, if you know, you know, there's apparently a big trend of Ralph Lauren Christmas this year, and that's kind of what this felt like, that old money feeling. Yeah, and when I looked at it later, it said St. Simon's Island, Georgia, CJC, which I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to do some research and find out. But I was like, but it was made in the USA. So I'm like, okay, so this has to be vintage. The piping reminds me a lot of another embroidered, it was actually like a tapestry embroidery pillow that I found a few months ago when I was in Connecticut. It was beautiful. That has already sold, but similar kind of thing. But it was much bigger, and the whole thing was like a tapestry. The one thing I noticed, like after, you know, You do get a tag that says it's been disinfected, and it has today's date on it, so it actually came in today and was disinfected. But the one thing I noticed after like cleaning all the lint off, wiping it down with disinfectant anyway, my own, because I trust myself more than, I don't know what they did when they disinfected, if they really were thorough or not. But there was a lot of lint and stuff because it was sitting with other, fabrics. But the one thing I noticed was, as I was wiping down the lint, let's see if you can even see it. If it'll focus. Will you be able to see this? Little feathers were coming out. And I immediately had like I was like, there's a feather pillow in here. I was like, it has to be. So sure enough, I open it up and I can see a couple more. Here's another one. Feathers. Another feather. So this is a feather pillow inside, which just tells me this was probably expensive new, I would imagine. Anyway, I have to do a little more research and find out like what the dealio is. I had a feather pillow when I was growing up, which is why like it just all of a sudden brought back memories. It was like there was a little fuzz sticking out, and when you pulled it, the feather came out. I was like, I used to do this as a kid with my pillow because like the little quill from the feather will start to poke through the material, and then like you go like this, whoop, and you pull out this curly little down feather. So got a down pillow in here, so that's pretty wild. I do plan to list this. I think it's beautiful. I was hoping to find more, but I did find two. Stocking hooks. Stocking hooks? What do you call them? Stocking hooks. Stocking hangers. What's the other word for it? I don't know. But they're nice and heavy. These, I'm guessing these are like the 90s, just because there's black velvet on the bottom, and that's a little more 90s, early 2000s to me. But these are nice. So if they aren't as old as I think they are, then I'll probably just keep them for me. But I do plan on listing them otherwise. I was hoping it'd be cool to find a set. I really kind of stayed around, kept going back in the aisle. It was very busy at that Goodwill, but I did not find any more. I debated on those pictures. I forget what it was called, but it was, the one was like the chair. It looked like shabby chic 90s. It looked like something that could have come out of Kathleen Kelly's apartment in You've Got Mail. Those two framed pictures. There was something charming about them, yet at the same time, I wasn't so excited about both of them, and I felt like they belonged together. I looked them up while I was there, and it looks like people do sell them as a set, but I didn't really go into a deep dive to see how many of them sold and all that. When it came down to it, I wasn't super stoked about them. The one I really liked was the cat one, but I think it's just because it was a cat, because I love cats. But I did find this sweet, darling little watercolor kitty. So sweet. Oh my gosh, it's just so darling. I'm pretty sure that this is a print. Yeah, this is a print. But it was probably, I bet you that this was made by like a local artist or something and sold at art and craft, like an art fair, or maybe in a store or a gallery, like a local place. It's really well done. I think it's just so sweet, so cozy and cute. Time will tell if I'll be listing this or not. I just think it's so cute. I bet my daughter is gonna be in love with it, so might not be able to sell it. So time will tell. And then, last but not least, I found this, which is definitely an original painting. I mean, you can see the paint strokes. This is not, It's not oil. It's definitely, I would say, acrylic, maybe acrylic gouache or just regular gouache, but I'm gonna guess acrylic. Not that it matters, but it's really well done. I don't know if this is a master study. I don't think it's a master study. I think, you know, but it's not signed, which it could be signed on the back of this canvas board. Am I tempted to, like, there is already a little rip here. I was tempted to be like, I mean, does it matter? But it is professionally framed and framed well at the Frame Outlet in Chardon, Ohio. But it's really well done. There's a part of me that's definitely tempted to keep this. Maybe I'll hang on to it for a minute before I list it, but it's really good. I mean, that brass bowl is like amazing. And the cloche on the, over the cheese. I mean, listen, I talked about this, I think, on maybe my last video where I had the painting of the Blue Jays, where I was like, this is pretty well done. This is nice. I see a lot of people that pick up art that really is not that great. I'm not saying that I have the best taste ever, but I guess because I really notice when something is well done, because this is like, it's not that easy to do. You have to be skilled. It's not just talent. Talent, you know, it's that natural gift, but it's the skill that it takes. So I'm not trying to be a snob. It's just that I'm an artist too, and this is beautiful and well done. And I mean, if I did this, I would be proud of it. So yeah, sometimes I see people pick up like really mediocre art and they're like, I'm doing a green theme in my living room. And so they're like, any art they see that has green in it, they're like, yeah, that works. It's green. And I'm just like, but it's not that great. So I don't mean to be snobby or anything like that. It's just, I guess I really appreciate when someone does really great work. But I also appreciate fun, wacky, kooky stuff. I mean, I totally do. But the one thing I did not find were any haunted clown dolls. I'm out of haunted clown dolls at this point. I'm gonna need some more haunted, how many times can I say haunted clowns? I'm gonna need some more. Didn't know that it was gonna take off like that. And by taking off, I mean I've had 4 possibly haunted clown dolls that they sold. They're all sold. And hopefully not terrorizing their new owners. But yeah, that is something I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for. I hope that you are doing well, and if you're out there thrifting or treasure hunting, that you're finding some good stuff. Yeah, let me know if you found anything wild, like the weirdest thing you found at the thrift store, if you've been to one lately and you remember, because oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell you one of the things that I've found so many, but I'll tell you one. At the thrift store, the one that we were at today, multiple times, I basically called it the traveling can of beans. There was a can of Campbell's pork and beans that every time I went to that location, that Campbell's pork and beans was in a different location of that Goodwill. And it just kept traveling around the store. And like one day it was in the toy aisle. The next week I found it over with the frames and the artwork. And then the next time it was like in the wood aisle next to shelves and stuff. It just kept moving its way around. And like every time I was in there, I would like take a picture of it. I'd be like, oh, found it today. Like it was kind of like a Where's Waldo? Pork and Beans Goodwill edition. And that's just one of the things. This is part of the reason I like taking videos there, because it's just like, y'all wouldn't believe me unless I showed you. And mostly I was doing it for my family to be like, look what I found today. Look at this crazy thing. Look at that. Look at this. Anyway, please comment down below to tell me the wildest, wackiest, funniest thing that you have found in the thrift store lately or ever. All right, Thank you so much for watching and thrifting with me today, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.